6:32 is the time right now. Let's get back to our continuing coverage of the Baltimore Key Bridge collapse. We are now learning that Maryland's congressional delegation will be on Capitol Hill next week to discuss emergency funding for Baltimore and its response. Now, this is new aerial footage of the collapsed bridge and the cargo ship still in the water. The lawmakers will meet with Governor Wes Moore and the director of the U.S. Office of Management and Budget on Tuesday. The U.S. Transportation Department approved an initial $60 million in emergency funds right after the collapse. The Maryland leaders say that it's unclear how much money is needed from Washington in the short term. And in about 6 hours, President Biden will travel to Baltimore to tour the collapse site and meet with first responders.
Randy Ayala is following this planned visit for us and has more on the ongoing cleanup efforts. Randy, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you both. Still just such a shocking sight to see this bridge in the water here. President Biden will leave the White House today at 12:15 as it is expected to arrive in Baltimore around 1 this afternoon. And the White House says he will receive an aerial tour of the collapsed bridge alongside Governor Moore. Other officials will be there as well. And the president will meet with federal, local, and state officials as well as first responders. He'll be briefed on the response and recovery efforts still happening. And then President Biden will meet with the family members of those 6 construction workers who died. And we've been following also here the economic impact. The port has been closed for 10 days now, and it's a major economic hub here, handling nearly $81 billion of cargo just last year. More than 500 businesses from 5 states and D.C. are requesting federal assistance of up to $2 million. The Army Corps of Engineers says it's aiming to reopen a much larger channel for Port of Baltimore traffic by the end of this month. And the group also thinks they can get the entire channel now back open by the end of May.
We are working as fast as humanly possible, as the president has directed us, to reopen that channel, and we are going to do that as fast as humanly possible, but we're also going to do it in a very safe manner so that we don't have more casualties or injuries to the workers who are doing that.
Now, this wider channel opening would be one-way traffic in and out, but it would be able to support much larger ships that right now cannot get any access to the port. So, of course, a lot of companies eager to get this port back open again, but officials, again, stressing this is delicate, it's going to take time, and they want to do so in a safe manner. But now we do have that timeline on when officials think they can reopen the channel, and we'll be following President Biden's visit. We'll bring you the very latest this afternoon, guys.
I think that it will be a really welcome sight to see the president there, and it really just speaks to how serious this is and how the loss of life is really touched us all there as well, the human part of it too, Randy. Thank you so much for that.